Who created the universe? This is a question humanity has asked since the dawn of time. Was it a divine being, a cosmic explosion, or something else entirely? We've searched for answers in religion, science, and philosophy. But have you ever wondered what the Buddha had to say about it? When someone asked him this very question, his reply was so unexpected, it left everyone speechless. Get ready, because the answer might just change the way you see everything. Let's set the scene. Imagine you're in ancient India, about 2,500 years ago. You're sitting under a large tree, part of a crowd gathered around a wise teacher known as the Buddha. The air is still, and everyone is listening intently. A man named Malunkyaputta, one of the Buddha's own disciples, stands up. He's been wrestling with some big questions, and he can't stay silent any longer. He asks the Buddha, is the universe eternal or not eternal? Is it finite or infinite? After death, does a fully enlightened person exist or not exist? And of course, the big one we're all wondering about. Who or what created all of this? Malunkyaputta is essentially saying, I need answers to these fundamental questions. If you can't give them to me, I might have to leave and find another teacher. He's looking for a straightforward, concrete answer. And frankly, aren't we all? We want to know the ultimate truth, the final answer to the cosmic puzzle. So how did the Buddha respond? Did he describe a creator God meticulously crafting the stars and planets? Did he talk about a cosmic singularity? No, he did something completely different. He told a story. It's a famous parable, often called the parable of the poisoned arrow. The Buddha said, Malunkyaputta, suppose a man is shot with a poisoned arrow. His friends and family rush to his side and want to bring a doctor to remove it. But the man says, wait. Before you pull this arrow out, I need to know a few things. Who shot me? What caste or family is he from? Is he tall or short? What kind of bow did he use? What was the arrow made of? The Buddha then turned to Malunkyaputta and asked, what do you think? Would that man get the answers to all his questions before the poison spreads through his body and he dies? Malunkyaputta had to admit, no, he would die long before he found out all the answers. And right there, that's the core of the Buddha's shocking reply. He was saying that asking about the ultimate creator of the universe is like the man shot with the arrow, demanding irrelevant details while his life is on the line. The immediate problem isn't who shot the arrow. The immediate problem is that there's a poisoned arrow stuck in you, and it needs to come out. For the Buddha, the poisoned arrow is our suffering. It's the stress, the anxiety, the dissatisfaction, the pain, the feeling that something is just not right in our lives. This is what he called dukkha. He saw that all beings in one way or another are experiencing this, and his entire life's work, his entire teaching, was focused on one thing and one thing only, showing people how to remove that arrow. So when asked, who created the universe? The Buddha basically said, that question is not helpful for ending your suffering. He classified these types of questions as unanswerable or imponderable, not because he didn't know the answer, but because speculating about them is a distraction. It's intellectual entertainment that doesn't lead to true peace or liberation. It's like trying to map out every single grain of sand on a beach instead of just learning how to swim. This was revolutionary. At the time, spiritual and philosophical discussions were filled with debates about the nature of the cosmos, gods, and creation. People spent their whole lives arguing these points. The Buddha sidestepped the entire debate. He reframed the entire purpose of the spiritual path. It's not about knowing everything. It's about freeing yourself from what causes you pain. Think about it in our modern lives. We can spend hours, days, years pondering the mysteries of the universe. Did it start with a big bang? Is there a multiverse? Are we living in a simulation? These are fascinating questions, and science is doing an amazing job exploring them. But while we're lost in these thoughts, are we addressing the very real stress in our job? The anxiety we feel in our relationships? The deep-seated feeling of not being good enough? The Buddha's teaching is intensely practical. He said, "I teach only two things, suffering and the end of suffering." His famous Four Noble Truths are a perfect example of this. 1. There is suffering. 2. There is a cause of suffering, which is our craving and attachment. 3. There is an end to suffering. And 4. There is a path to end suffering, which is the Noble Eightfold Path. It's a clear, direct, and actionable plan. It's a doctor's prescription for removing the poisoned arrow. So does this mean Buddhism is atheistic? Not necessarily. It's more non-theistic. The existence or non-existence of a creator God is simply not the central issue. The focus is on you. It's on understanding your own mind. When you observe your thoughts, you see that they arise and pass away. When you observe your feelings, you see they too arise and pass away. Everything is in a constant state of flux, impermanent. This leads to another core Buddhist concept, dependent origination, or paticcasamuppada. This is probably the closest Buddhism gets to an origin story, but it's not about a single beginning point. It's the idea that everything arises in dependence on other factors. Nothing exists independently. A flower exists because of the seed, the soil, the rain, the sun. You exist because of your parents, the food you eat, the air you breathe, the countless conditions that have come together to create this moment. From this perspective, the universe isn't a thing that was created once by an external entity. It's an ongoing process, a vast interconnected web of causes and effects constantly unfolding. There's no single independent creator standing outside of it all, because nothing is truly independent. The creator and the creation are part of the same interconnected web, so asking who created it is like a wave in the ocean asking, "Who created me?" The wave is not separate from the ocean. The wave is simply a manifestation of the ocean itself. This shift in perspective is profound. It takes the power and the responsibility away from some distant unknown force and places it squarely in your own hands. You can't control the origin of the universe, but you can control how you respond to your own experience, right here, right now. You can learn to understand your own mind, to see how your own thoughts and actions create your happiness or your suffering. This is the ultimate empowerment. Instead of waiting for a savior or praying to a creator to solve your problems, the Buddha's path encourages you to become your own light, to find the answers not in the sky, but within your own consciousness. So the next time you find yourself gazing at the stars, wondering where it all came from, maybe remember the Buddha's advice. It's a beautiful and awe-inspiring question, but perhaps there is an even more important one to ask. What is the source of my own peace and my own suffering? And what can I do right now to remove the poisoned arrow and find true, lasting happiness? The universe may hold its secrets, but the path to inner peace is one that has been clearly laid out. It's a journey of self-discovery, mindfulness, and compassion. And according to the Buddha, that is a journey far more worthy of our precious time and energy than trying to solve a riddle that may not have a simple answer. His shocking reply wasn't a refusal to answer. It was an invitation to ask a better question. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. If this perspective resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that challenges the way you see the world. Until next time, be well and be present.